down. I'm going to tell you what we're going to feed you today. Out in Bearden, looks like breakfast is going to be morning rolls. Lunch in Bearden is going to be a beef burrito, mac and cheese, seasoned broccoli, and fruit. Harmony Grove, you guys are getting either, egg patty and toast and fresh fruit for breakfast. And then burrito with chili, refried beans, shredded lettuce and tomatoes, spiced apples, and fresh fruit for lunch. If you don't want that, eat a potato. Out in Hampton, cheese toast or a super donut and graham crackers. You'll get fruit, milk, and juice. And then for lunch, it's chicken spaghetti with a breadstick, tossed green salad, green beans, and fruit. Camden Fairview pre-K breakfast is a sausage toaster, fresh fruit, and milk. For the elementary, it'll be a sausage toaster, fresh fruit, orange juice, apple juice, and milk. Middle and high school, it's either going to be a Pop-Tart or cereal or chocolate chip muffin or a sausage toaster. You'll get fresh fruit, orange juice, apple juice, and milk. Pre-K breakfast or lunch. There we go. Pre-K lunch, cheese pizza, whole kernel corn, pineapple tidbits, and milk. For the elementary, cheese pizza, whole kernel corn. You get a side salad, pineapple tidbits or fresh fruit, and milk. And finally, for Camden Fairview Middle and High School, it's either going to be a pizza burger or spaghetti. You get a whole kernel corn, salad bar will be open, pineapple tidbits or fresh fruit, garlic Texas toast, and milk. Well, there you go. That's what we're feeding you on a Tuesday. With your menus, I'm JJ.
Welcome to January 30th.
Welcome back. Today is a very special day.
And I think I smell croissants.
It is National Croissant Day.
Croissant. Croissant?
Croissant.
Would you like a croissant?
We are celebrating National Croissant Day this morning.
Croissant?
Ooh, croissants.
It's croissant.
Croissants, I love croissants.
Oh, yeah.
It's showtime.
Wake up! Oh, I did not want to wake up this morning.
Oh, I struggled myself.
You struggled yourself?
Yep, to get up and get motivated and get out the door and do doorsy stuff.
I know. I can't explain why either. I guess just because it's Tuesday.
Ew. And it was a late night last night anyways.
Oh, yeah? Did you go out with somebody new?
No. Went to city council budget meeting.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. Boy, it was a knockdown, drag-out, too.
Boy, I'd rather cut off my right arm.
There was accusations, and there was finger-pointing. And
All right, so we'll just have to listen for the news at noon.
if I can compile about 2 hours down to 2 minutes, that's the trick right there.
Say, well then. Let's see. It is National Croissant Day.
Crescent?
Well, you know, that brings up a couple of valid points. You know, if you had a bagel this morning, you're doing it wrong. I'm just saying. Now, croissant is a French word named after their crescent shape, right?
Crescent.
Yes. Because they supposedly originated in Austria.
Uh-huh.
Not France.
No.
As early as the 13th century.
Right.
And I could only find one national chain running a deal today on croissants.
Crescents?
But it's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Burger King is selling their croissant breakfast sandwiches.
Crescent?
For a penny.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got 7 different types of croissantwiches. But of course, there's a catch.
Nope.
Or multiple catches. You can't just pull up to the drive-thru 2 rolls of pennies and order 100 of them.
Oh.
Yeah,
There's always a catch.
You have to be a member of their Royal Perks loyalty program.
Uh-huh.
Order through their website or app. Spend at least $1, and it only runs until their normal breakfast cutoff, which is 10:30 at most locations. So, you know, I mean, a lot of McDonald's fans think Burger King's breakfast sandwiches are trash in comparison. I don't know, maybe a penny still overpriced.
For a crescent?
Yeah, well, I mean, and that does bring up an interesting question. What would be some of the top ways to pronounce croissant?
Crescent?
Croissant? Croissant? You ever heard anybody say that?
No.
Croissant. Croissant. No. What about Kwanzaa?
Nope.
No?
Except for the holiday.
Ki Hai Kwan?
Nope.
Quantum of Solace?
Nope.
Quasimodo?
I have heard that used in a sentence, but not in reference to a crescent.
Quadrophenia?
Nope.
Koala sex?
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Carne asada?
I don't speak Spanish.
Or crocus?
Crocus?
Happy National Croissant Day,
Crescent.
everybody.
It's a crescent roll.
And that is dark brown.
Just like getting a breakfast burrito.
Uh-huh. Let's see. You're probably one of those. I don't know if I want to do that story.
Remember how yesterday I was talking about swing dancing?
Yeah, you said yesterday you were a swinger. I remember.
And guess what's popping up in my news feeds?
How to become a swinger?
No, couples competing in swing dancing. It's some pretty good stuff, too. It's all improv. Like, they just throw a random song at them, and they have to
Dance to it.
dance to it. Total improv.
Oh, that's cool.
It's quite interesting.
I'll bet that would be.
I saw one where they were playing the Bee Gees.
Right?
How Deep Is Your Love?
Right.
Young couple. But what they did is they switched the couple up. So the team, they're in teams that are competing. And
All right.
so they took one team and broke them apart and put them with another team and broke them up. You know, they just swapped out partners.
Sure.
To make it just totally improvisational.
Improvisational?
Yeah.
That thing?
That thing. So the guy, and both of them look pretty young, but the guy looks like he's not familiar with the song How Deep Is Your Love, which is understandable considering his age.
Well, sure.
But the girl that he's dancing with, she looks pretty young too. But she knows the song. And so he ended up letting her lead and just followed her. And, I mean, they did really good.
Toe it up, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, there you go.
So now I got swing dancing showing up in my news feeds, not just for talking about it.
That's what you get.
It's not bad, though. It kind of makes me jealous.
What, you want to get out there and do some swing
Oh,
dancing?
I'd love to be able to swing like that.
You know, it was fun. I remember way back in the day, my mother-in-law was teaching ballroom dancing classes.
Mm-hmm.
And me and the wife went, and that was just the best of times. It was just a whole lot of fun to get in there and do the ballroom type dances, the jitterbugs and this, that, and the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a whole lot of fun. All right, guys and gals, it's the Roundtable, 7:30 on the AM side of the sundial. It's going to be very warm today.
Yeah.
Very warm.
I like warm.
Plenty of sunshine.
I like sunshine.
73 degrees.
I love 70.
Well,
Wait a minute.
that's veritably a
January.
heat wave, man.
This is January.
Yeah, what is up with that?
Where's the snow?
Yeah, and no chance of rain to speak of. 1%.
Where's the snow?
1%. Yeah, well, apparently it left.
Great. Now the daffodils are going to bloom too early.
You can pretty much guarantee that.
So by the time the daffodils should be in full bloom, yeah, they're gone.
Yep, they're done. Clear skies tonight with an overnight low near 37. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit cooler than today with plenty of sunshine and a high near 62. Currently, it's time for the Roundtable, brought to you each and every weekday morning by our friends out at Washington Nursing and Rehab. They seek compassionate nurses to join their team. Positions are available for the 6 to 6 RN or LPN and 6P to 6 nurse. Benefits include insurance, daily pay option, 5 paid holidays, free health care with Access Medical. Oh, you get a 401k.
Ooh.
And accrued vacation. Competitive
vacation?
Yes,
A cruise?
a crude vacation.
Is that like a cruise?
Well, you know what? I'm thinking they're staffing it anyway. Right?
Sure.
I mean, it's a crude vacation. So anyway, competitive pay ranging from $26 to $35 an hour based on experience and license. They do require you to apply in person or contact Roxanne. Sorry, Roxanne. Or Stephanie at 836-4111.
How does that work with Stephanie?
Stephanie! Yeah, it just doesn't do it, man.
No, it's not the same as Roxanne. Too many syllables.
Join the team at Washout Nursing and Rehab in providing excellent care and making a difference in the lives of patients. Again, I'm sorry, Roxanne. Let's see. We're talking about the Shine Shop side by side.
Shine Shop.
Shine Shop. Yeah, no, it's still not working for me. Richard Kendrick works for him, though. 530 California Avenue. Give Richard a call, 870-836-6355. They will be able to deal with rugged radios, PCI race radios, turn signal kits, oil changes, belt services, pull services, Sector 7 mirrors, lighted whips, chase lights, light bars, lift kits, wheels and tires, shock rebuilds, audio roofs.
Yeah.
They specialize in installing all accessories on side-by-side and most off-road toys. So, yeah, check them out, man. Shine Shop, side-by-side. Shine Shop.
Shine Shop.
Shine Shop.
Please. Shop.
And shine.
And shine.
We're brought to you by United Country Neely Forestry Service, based in Camden, proudly serving Arkansas and Louisiana with a diverse range of real estate services. That includes homes, historic properties, recreational and investment properties, timberland, hunting land, farms, and more. They got branch offices in Shreveport, Arkadelphia, and Hot Springs. Decades of experience in timber, land appraisals, investment analysis, wildlife management, and rural and urban home sales. Call Neely Forestry, 870-836-5981. Budget Propane, Highway 79 at the Crossroads Corner Store in McNeil. They are locally owned and operated, no hidden fees or gimmicks. You can give them a call today to talk to a real person. 870-393-0032, now serving Calhoun County. First Choice Family Care, that's Dr. Smith. She is your destination for comprehensive family medicine, and she's now open from 8 to 6, Monday through Friday, over at 476 Hospital Drive. They got patients from newborn to nearly 100 years old, and they offer a uniquely qualified and patient-focused approach to health care. Go to their website, myfirstchoicecare.com, get your new patient packet, then contact them at 870-800-9002. Everybody's Antiques, 436 South Bradley Avenue in El Dorado. They are a premier destination for antiques, gifts, and collectibles. 31,000 square feet, 120 booths, offering an exceptionally wide variety of treasures to explore. I wholeheartedly encourage you to shop with a friend. Call them up, 870-875-1444. The Sandbar, 4 to 10, Tuesday through Saturday. They provide a fantastic atmosphere and great service. Enjoy their mouth-watering steaks, twice-baked potatoes, and all the surf you can turf. Contact them, 870-836-3003. Stories, Floor, and Carpet. You know, we need a couple more sponsors, man. Just saying. Stories, Floor, and Carpet, serving South Arkansas, North Louisiana since 1958. They have that website where they offer you the opportunity to visualize. That's right. You can see your new flooring project online, storiesfloor.com. Upload your photo into their visualizer. See your options. 870-836-1289, 1-800-232-1289. Those are the numbers to dial if you're suffering from addiction. Ouachita County Medical Center's CDU wants to help. They offer individualized plans, blending medical behavioral, and 12-step recovery models. Again, the numbers to dial 870-836-1289, 1-800-232-1289. All calls are confidential. Elite Fitness Clubs, they're there to pump you up. They are a premier fitness destination offering 24/7 keep fob access. They've got cutting-edge equipment, including free weights and interactive cardio machines. They use apps like Netflix and MyFitnessPal.
Yeah.
And they have that infrared sauna for a holistic health experience. You got to say that one real careful. Yeah. Club emphasizes the preventative benefits of exercise against serious illness, promoting a healthier lifestyle. So call our buddy Nick May, see what they can do to get you healthier. 870-807-2589. And finally by Mitch Lowe's Body Shop, serving auto owners for 20-plus years, specializing in auto body collision repair, framework, glasswork, refinishing. Tell you what, you find yourself in a ditch, just call
Maria.
837-2560. Whew, doggy, I'm wore out, man. We need to take a break. Stay tuned. Good morning, South Arkansas. It's time for the Washtenaw River Report for Tuesday, January 30th. In Camden, the current gauge reading is 36.56 feet. Flood stage is 26 feet. Arkadelphia currently at 14.19 feet. Flood stage there 17 feet. At Thatcher Lock and Dam, the current depth gauge reading is 85.07 feet. Flood stage is 79 feet. And at Morro Bay State Park, the gauge reading is 80.04 feet. Flood stage is 82 feet. Flood warning remains in effect until further notice for the Washtenaw River, including Jones Mill, Arkadelphia, Camden, Thatcher Lock and Dam. Minor flooding is forecast. In Camden, the river is expected to rise to a crest of 37 feet. It'll slowly fall to near 36 feet by this afternoon. At Thatcher Lock and Dam, the river is expected to rise to 87.5 feet by Thursday morning. Stay up to date with your current river conditions right here every weekday morning. Reliability of this forecast is based on current and forecasted river and weather conditions from the National Weather Service in Little Rock.
It's time to check the Radio Works South Arkansas Community Bulletin Board.
The Pilgrim Rest Missionary Baptist Church, located at 675 Pfizer Avenue in Camden, will celebrate her 99th church anniversary on Sunday, February 4th at 3 p.m. The guest evangelist and church will be Reverend Frankie Mitchell and Haynes Chapel Baptist Church of Hope. Lunch will be served. The public is cordially invited to attend.
It's time for Hampton Happenings, brought to you every Tuesday and Thursday by my friends out at ProMed Ambulance. Town Hall Community Meeting. That's what all the buzz is about, especially over at the Hampton School District. It's going down Tuesday, January 30th at 6 p.m. at the Hampton Schools Cafeteria. This meeting is being held to discuss options for the 2024-25 school year calendar. Everybody is invited to attend. And that's what's happening in Hampton. It's brought to you by these fine folks right here.
No one likes to think about needing an ambulance, but when necessary, timely response by EMS is vital. ProMed Ambulance is part of that timely response. ProMed Ambulance serves the citizens of Calhoun and Union County and is available 24 hours a day for emergency and general ambulance transportation services. In an emergency, remember to dial 911 and know that ProMed Ambulance is always there, ready to care. Find them online at promedambulance.com or toll free at 1-800-634-0436. ProMed Ambulance, care you can count on.
Taking a look at that terrific Taco Tuesday forecast, it's going to come with sunny skies and temperatures near 71. Tonight, clear skies, overnight low near 37. For Wednesday, it'll be sunny with temperatures reaching near 55. Then on Wednesday night, clear skies and 36. For Thursday, partly sunny and 61. Friday, mostly sunny and 64. Saturday, slight chance at rain, partly sunny and 58. Out of the Radio Works Weather Center, I'm JJ.
Caution. Listening to this radio show may cause loss of friend, reduced work output, amplified fecal velocity, ingestion of hot liquids into the sinuses, incontinence, your family to move out of state, spontaneous impersonations of Dwayne The Rock Johnson, gassy elbows, significant increase in willy goo, soreness in nipples and door jams, increased urges around barnyard animals, a degradation of masonry skills, uncontrollable miming, and fire. All were similar to sugar pills. I
figured we hadn't run the disclaimer in a minute. We probably need to. want to remind everybody, the kids running the show, 6th Annual Corvette Car Show is coming up Saturday, March 23rd. It'll go from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. They're going to be at 1750 Cash Road with a light show Friday night, March 22nd at 8 p.m. Whew, it's going to be fun. I was talking with our buddy Eric this morning. He's a little under the weather, so everybody say a prayer for him. Make sure he's feeling all kinds of better. You know, he's supposed to be in here this morning to talk with us, Doc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not going to make it.
No.
Yeah. So, anyway, Eric, hope you get to feeling better, brother. Also want to mention that the ASP, the Arkansas State Police, they are searching for a suspect who led troopers on a high-speed pursuit and prompted a manhunt by multiple law enforcement agencies over in Hempstead County on Sunday. Did you see about this?
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm here to tell you, news director extraordinaire.
Well, that's outside my jurisdiction.
During a traffic stop that occurred at approximately 9 p.m. on U.S. Highway 67, a trooper took Gerald Austin Carroll, 51, into custody. A rear passenger, identified as Thaddeus Ray Carroll, age 50, moved into the driver's seat and fled the scene with a female passenger, Melanie H. Borman, who's also 50. During the pursuit, a trooper deployed spike strips to disable the vehicle, and another stopped the vehicle with a tactical vehicle intervention. That's the one where they spin you out, right?
Yep.
Yep. During the incident, though, Borman pointed a firearm at a trooper.
Oh, no.
Carroll, who was holding a firearm, and Borman fled on foot into a nearby pasture. ASP's Criminal Investigation Division, K-9, and aerial units responded to the scene. Officers with Hope, Texarkana, and Ashdown Police Departments, the Hempstead County Sheriff's Office, and Arkansas Game and Fish all got involved at this point. Borman surrendered without incident an hour into the search. Emergency personnel conducted a preliminary evaluation and transported her to Wadley Regional Medical Center in Hope. Anyone with information on Thaddeus Carroll's whereabouts should contact ASP Troop G headquarters, 870-777-4641, or a local law enforcement agency. ASP advises you do not attempt to approach him, as he is considered armed and dangerous. Manhunt underway. So have you seen this Thaddeus Ray Carroll? He's 50, white, got a mustache, goatee, dark hair, maybe blue eyes. I don't know. So there you go. I'm just going off the picture that I'm looking at of him. So if you see a guy that looks like this, just call 911. They love that stuff. That's actually what they're there for. And what do you think about this latest escalation over in the Middle East there, Doc Bryce?
Which part?
Well, the part where 3 Americans got killed and another 40 got wounded.
Yeah, I heard about that on ABC News.
I see. Kind of puts the White House in a tough position, right?
Well, yeah, it puts them in a tougher position because the whole time they really haven't been doing much. Other than just kind of like, let's see how this thing plays out.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work out for them at this point. A lot of people are saying hit Iran now. Now is the last opportunity that we've got to go ahead and push forward and do this. To those of you that are thinking that, I humbly say, look at the topography. Okay. Number one, we're not going to go over there and turn the desert into glass.
Wouldn't it be fun, though?
To turn the desert into glass?
Yeah.
Well,
just a big old glass parking lot.
There's so much loss that comes with that, too, there, Doc Bryce.
Oh, I'm not thinking about the consequences.
You know, there's the animals and the peoples and the plants and nature, dude.
Evolution will take care of itself.
Yeah, we've been waiting on that for years. All right, so yeah, I mean, you know, I am all about, you know, payback and all of that neat stuff as a guy that got out there and served for the United States government. I mean, you know, brothers in arms, sisters in arms, laying down their lives when they don't need to. Just saying.
You know, Mikey just told me his 5-year plan last night.
Oh, yeah?
He wants to go Marines.
Really?
Yeah.
Michael needs to come talk to me.
and then he wants, after he does Marines, he wants to go Navy SEALs.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if that's what he wants to do, I mean, you know, I'll back him. I'm not going to talk him out of it.
No, absolutely not. But I would garner this advice. Go Air Force.
They do a lot of sciencey stuff in Air Force.
Ain't got nothing to do with it.
Well, he wants to focus on sciencey stuff.
They have the lightest PT and the best food.
Yeah, they do.
So, you know, I mean, there you go.
And you can always go out. I mean, you know, you can always make a bomb run and be back in time just for dinner.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, so...
Now, I mean, if he was in the Navy, if he's lucky, he might get put on a carrier. And he could do, you know, they got shuffleboard in between flights.
Well, there's that. Yeah.
My dad got so ticked off when I told him this. Because he's like, I was in Vietnam. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, I was on the USS Kitty Hawk. And I'm like, you were on a carrier during Vietnam. And he's like, I was still in Vietnam. And I'm like, y'all were playing shuffleboard. He got so offended by that.
Was not.
I mean, there's a difference between, you know, when you got Army Marines in the thick of it, and he's on a flight deck.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
I mean,
well, you know, I don't want to take away from those guys that are on the flight deck.
No, I don't. I mean,
they're working 18 hours a day.
They had an important job as well, but I think
that is Doc Bryce hating on the Navy aviators.
I love Navy though, but I mean, you know, each one plays their part.
Yeah, dig that ditch, Doc Bryce.
I mean, when you're in the thick of it and you can't exactly, you know, go below deck and take a nap.
For the record, he drives the blue truck out here. Y'all don't get that mistaken with my poor little silver van, okay? You know.
No, you targeted the wrong one. I mean, I was only kidding with my dad, though. But
yeah,
he didn't seem to take it lightly.
So if aliens showed up tomorrow, this is me changing the subject for you. I'm going to dig you out of this ditch and put you into another one. So if aliens showed up tomorrow and they were not overly friendly about it,
the Marines would get them.
Well, the question is, would you want to be the point person in charge of talking them out of it?
The Marines?
No, the aliens.
Oh, the aliens.
Would you want it to be you that was in charge of talking it out with them?
To be a peace negotiator?
Yes.
No, you heard what they do. They put stuff up your bum.
Well, who should we trust?
Somebody, I guess, who enjoys that kind of activity. I don't know, but I don't trust aliens.
In a new poll, 43% say they would be cool with our current world leaders representing Earth.
Yeah, they haven't seen the movies.
They didn't specify who that would be, so maybe the options are President Biden, Xi Jinping, Vladimir Putin, Emmanuel Macron, and King Charles.
I think I would probably trust Putin better.
Are we sure about all this?
Over Biden.
I mean, we can't ask Taylor Swift to do it since, you know, Travis's Super Bowl is coming up.
I mean, you heard what Biden said last week. Mess with women and get a benefit? Or something like that?
Elliot from E.T. was just a fictional character. Who are we going to get?
I wouldn't put Biden out there. He might say the wrong thing.
So what about you, Doc Bryce? In the poll, 42% of Americans say yes, they believe they would be able to negotiate peace with aliens.
No, I think it would be you because ABC, baby.
37% of the people polled say they believe aliens are already here. Where you at on that one?
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me.
41% do not think there are aliens among us, and the other 22% just don't know.
I saw the movie. People don't want to know that they're here.
Yes. Overall, 53% of the people think that aliens do exist somewhere, while 34% don't believe in extraterrestrial life. 34%, huh?
Well, I mean, would you want to come forward if you're an alien living here?
Oh, no, I'm not even asking for my benefits.
I mean, you.
Yeah, and the deportation rate? Oh, my Lord.
How do you deport an alien, a space alien? Do you take them down to Florida and just
y'all go flounder?
Shoot them back up into the sky?
Goodbye. I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to be that guy. I just don't think I'd want to be that guy.
I mean, we've seen the sci-fi movies of where, you know, when the government finds space aliens, what they do to them.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm sure space aliens, if we do have any, have probably seen those movies.
At least once or twice.
You know, and thinking, yeah, now's not a good time to come out.
Yeah, I believe we'll just stay right here.
You know what? I'll just go ahead and keep working that day job.
It's all good.
And blending in, assimilating.
All good. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. A TikToker's advice for how to get free food at restaurants is going viral. Just sign up to be a secret shopper. Sites are going to pay you to go out for dinner and take notes.
Man, those things are hard to do, though.
Oh, have you tried that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd never tried that.
Well, I haven't actually been successful into being the secret shopper. The hard part is trying to get through the demo that they're looking for. Typically, they want females, and typically they want young females, somewhere between 20 and 35. They're not looking much for males, and they definitely don't want old males.
Well, so what you got to do is create a pseudonym.
I know. I'll just say I identify as a 28-year-old female.
Well, yeah. Let me know how that works out for you.
You can't judge me. I'm protected by the law.
Leave me alone.
Now let me go shopping.
Would you dip pizza in guacamole?
I don't know. I mean, I've had pizza last week and guacamole in the house together.
Well, see, and that's the whole thing, you know. Hormel, right?
Yeah.
Hormel Foods.
Yeah, those people.
They own the brand Holy Guacamole, right?
Right.
And they have gotten behind this desperate push for us to start dipping our pizza in guacamole. They did a poll that found 74% of us would reach for guacamole at a Super Bowl party, and 91% would reach for pizza. Mm-hmm. But only 17% have tried them together.
I mean, I did do the ranch. I mean, I had buttermilk ranch with the pizza last week.
Sure.
And it was good. I liked it. I just had a blue cheese.
Hormel is holding a contest, and they launched a website called guacafypizza.com.
What about Hormel chili and pizza?
And guacamole?
No, just the chili without beans and pizza.
I can't do Hormel, man. I just can't do it.
Oh, and I even got into a fight over some person from Georgia online saying that Texas chili is inferior.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. When you go to those chili cooking contest stuff, where do you think they get the rules from?
Yeah, keep on living.
Mm-hmm. Georgia thinks they got the best chili.
So this guacafypizza.com, they're going to get 250 fans in San Francisco and Kansas City, and they're going to give them free pizza and guacamole on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, if you eat the pizza with the guacamole.
Well, I don't know. They might not know.
They're not going to let you sneak off pizza and just be like, oh, yeah, guacamole good. Mm-hmm. When you ain't got any guacamole on your pizza.
In related news, Jif is giving away jars of peanut butter.
To put on your pizza?
No, it's to keep Super Bowl fans from wasting celery.
Who puts celery at their Super Bowl party?
Yeah. They're calling the ploy their Save the Celery campaign.
The way you save the celery is you leave it in the produce section at the
You know,
store.
you
You
know,
don't buy it.
I'm just saying.
Look at that. Look how much you just saved not buying the celery, and look at the celery that was not consumed.
79 whole cents. Boy, I'm telling you.
For a big old stock.
Man, I got to tell you, we do since my eldest daughter came back home, we do a lot of charcuterie boards because she's really into that.
Yeah, I saw that.
And she brought back something that I just thought was disgusting my entire child life growing up.
Uh-huh.
And I pretty much forgot about it because it was disgusting, right? And now I can't get enough of it. So tastes change. Just saying.
Well, that last one she did that I partaked in was really good.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, she does them right. Oh, yeah. And I am talking about the pimento cheese and celery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I used to just think that was disgusting.
Oh, I like pimento cheese, though.
And now I love it. I can't get enough.
It's an old people thing.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because I hated it as a kid.
I'm getting old, and yeah. Now
as I got older, I was like, you know what? This pimento cheese in between two pieces of bread, pretty good.
Well, I ain't gotten that crazy with it, but I did eat it on the celery that she put it on.
Yeah, it's not bad either.
It was okay.
I made bacon 2 days ago.
Doc Rice making bacon.
I was making bacon. Man, the house still reeks of hickory. I cannot get the smell out of the house.
Ah, yeah.
But it's not bad, though. I mean, it could be the smells that come out of Mikey's room, but no, the hickory is really nice.
Now you know why Doc cooks so much bacon.
Oh, but see, my favorite thing is to make the bacon and then dip it in maple syrup.
Just buy maple bacon to start with.
Oh, no, God, that stinks the house up to high heaven. You'll never get rid of that maple smell.
This is very true.
Because I've even done that with maple sausage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. It's like cigarette smoke.
Sickly sweet for the rest of the week, baby.
It gets into everything. The furniture, the carpet.
That's one of those times when you can actually use the word permeate, and everybody knows what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, that maple sausage. That was Jimmy Dean, too. He don't do sausage. But, yeah, that was Jimmy. That's a long story. But, yeah, that was Jimmy Dean. Maple sausage, and I mean it tasted good, but if you're not on the eating end of it, whew, man, can it stink the house up. But yeah, I like to take the maple syrup though, and put the plate together. So I'll have scrambled eggs, and then I'll have my strips of bacon,
right,
and then I'll just kind of take the maple syrup and just kind of pour it around, kind of make like a moat around the bacon and the eggs.
Sure.
And then let that kind of come together. And
come
as I'm
together.
Right now, over maple.
Right now.
So as I'm like forking I said forking.
Yeah, I'm just trying to let you finish.
Because I'm forking the eggs to break them up, to bite into them and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then moving the bacon around and stuff. I let it, accidentally bump into the maple syrup. You don't want to.
Excuse me.
You don't want to drown it in maple syrup, but you want to bump into it. Get a little. Oops! I got a little bit on the eggs.
Sure.
Man, that's good. Mikey calls that daddy syrup because his mom buys the cheap stuff, the corn syrup.
Right.
So that's mommy syrup. Mom buys the cheap stuff, and Dad buys the best because only the best for his family.
Well, absolutely.
So we eat tree sap in my family.
Well, you gotta love it. It's good tree sap.
It's darn good tree sap. Oh, and I get the good stuff from the north too. I got a guy.
You know a guy?
I know a guy. He's up in Ohio.
Well, that makes him a Yankee.
It does. And, Yankees got the best maple syrup. You ain't going to get good maple syrup down here.
Because you can't get maple syrup down here.
Exactly, because if you got a guy trying to sell you Southern maple syrup,
yeah,
it's
they
phony.
just taking your money.
Yeah, it's phony. That ain't no real maple syrup. That's maple flavored corn syrup. But you know what? That stuff ain't bad either. I've been known to kind of get into that bottle too.
I can fake it.
It's kind of like, this buttery maple kind of fake syrup, really not all that bad. And it's cheap too.
They just missed the flavor, but not enough for where I'm going to complain. All right, guys and gals, 8:02, 39 degrees out there. Kids running the show, 6th Annual Corvette Car Show coming up Saturday, March 23rd, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. with the light show that Friday night before. They're going to do it over at 1750 Cash Road right here in Camden. For more information, contact Eric Gunner. Don't do it today, man. He's a little under the weather. But you can call him a little later at 870-818-2628. It's the Roundtable, guys. You got anything you want to add there, Doc Bryce?
Nah, I think I said too much.
God knows that's right. All right, it's brought to you each and every weekday morning by our friends out at Washington Nursing and Rehab. They're looking for compassionate nurses to join their team. They've got positions on the day or night shift for RNs and LPNs. If you're interested, their benefits include insurance, daily pay option, 5 paid holidays, free health care with Access Medical, 401k, and accrued vacation. They guarantee competitive pay ranging from $26 to $35 an hour based on experience and license. They do ask that you apply in person. Go talk to Roxanne or Stephanie at 836-4111. Join the team at Washington Nursing and Rehab in providing excellent care and making a difference in the lives of patients. We are brought to you by our friends out at Neely Forestry, United Country. They're based in Camden and serve Arkansas and Louisiana with a diverse range of real estate services. Call 870-836-5981 for more information. Budget Propane, 870-393-0032, the number to dial. Locally owned and operated, now serving Calhoun County. We're brought to you by Stories Floor and Carpet. They invite you to visualize. You can see your new flooring project come alive at storiesfloor.com. Just upload your photo into their visualizer. See your options. Washington County Medical Center's CDU, reminding you you're not alone. Addiction's tough. Call 870-836-1289, 1-800-232-1289. All calls are confidential. Elite Fitness Clubs, premier fitness destination, 24/7 key fob access, cutting-edge equipment, and so much more. You call our buddy Nick May. He'll get you all signed up. 870-807-2589. Mitch Lowe's Body Shop. Auto body, collision repair, framework, glasswork, refinishing. Accidents happen. If you find yourself in a ditch, just call
Maria
at Mitch Lowe's Body Shop, 837-2560. The Sandbar, 245 South Adams. They're open from 4 to 10, Tuesday through Saturday, and they do provide a fantastic atmosphere and great service. Call 870-836-3003. That's where you'll get an exceptional dining experience. Everybody's Antiques down in El Dorado. You know, I don't talk about Doc's Dugout near enough. Jay and Jody Vines, they have got it going on. They've got Kobe Bryant rookie cards, El Dorado's own schoolboy row cards. They've got Stan Musial and Will Clark autographed baseballs. Just all sorts of stuff, man. I mean, you need to go down there and check them out. And they're adding more to their inventory daily. Oh, and by the way, they buy cards. So you can call Doc's Dugout, 918-4848 or 918-8585. And finally, we are brought to you by First Choice Family Care, now open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 476 Hospital Drive. Get a new patient packet at myfirstchoicecare.com. Call them 870-800-9002. Doc Bryce, what you got?
Oh, I guess I'm Glenn Beck started here.
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Your name here.
News Talk 92 KBEU Bearden. News Talk for South Arkansas. News Talk 92 KBEU.
From the Radio Works Newsroom, I'm Price Robertson with the news. Historic Majestic Park in Hot Springs will host the 3rd annual Mike Dugan Collegiate Baseball Invitational February 1st through 4th. The tournament is named for one of the state's foremost sports historians who passed away in 2021 and a leader in efforts to establish the historic baseball trail in Hot Springs, which now draws visitors from across the country. About 2:59 p.m. yesterday, 2 vehicles collided in northeast Drew County, injuring one driver from Camden and killing a passenger in the other vehicle. According to the Arkansas State Police, 67-year-old Larry Finese of Lancaster, Texas, was driving a 2017 model BMW South on Arkansas 293. He failed to yield at a stop sign. The BMW was struck by a 2020 Ford that was eastbound on Arkansas 138 and driven by 53-year-old Jason Milner of Camden. Finese and Milner were injured and taken to hospitals for treatment. Finese's passenger, 69-year-old Gwendolyn English, was killed. The weather was clear and the road was dry. Trooper David Minotti investigated the wreck. More news after this.
Today it's Pat and Stu for Glenn on the Glenn Beck program. You have to pardon me in advance. I'm a little fired up about something today. I think somebody needs to be removed from the United States Congress. We'll get into who and why in 1 minute.
Ever since the dark day of September 11th, 2001, the Tunnel to Towers Foundation has been helping American heroes and their families. It's their way of living up to that promise we all made that day. Never forget. They pay the mortgages for the families of those who don't come home from service, and they build mortgage-free smart homes for catastrophically injured veterans and first responders so that they can live more independent lives. They're providing housing and other vital services to homeless veterans, and sadly, there are a lot of homeless veterans to help, over 3,000 in 2023 alone. Their 9/11 Institute is helping teachers across the country educate our kids about 9/11. That is very much needed in our society, so that the next generation won't forget either. Our military and first responder heroes deserve the best that we can give them, and the Tunnel to Towers Foundation is there to provide as much of that as they can, but they can't do it alone. They need help from people like you and like me. So please be generous today if you can. Donate $11 a month to tunnelstotowers.com. Go to t2t.org is the actual address. t2t.org. It's T, the number 2, T.org.
All right, Pat and Stu for Glenn today. 888-727-BECK. How did Minnesota become, I don't know, the Somalian capital of the world?
Especially with the
How
weather.
did that happen?
You'd think that people from Somalia
opposite.
would not like it in Minnesota. But
You wouldn't think that's where they would gravitate.
No.
Would you? But they've gravitated in such numbers that they elected one of their own, a Somali, and obviously a Somali first person, to be their representative from Minnesota in Washington, D.C., so that she could do the bidding of Somalia.
Yeah, it's a less popular version of America First.
Yeah.
Somalia First.
Quite a bit different version of
Interesting
America
perspective,
first.
yeah.
Like America last. First is Somalia. The second is Islam. And then
The Palestinians.
The Palestinians are in there, maybe third. And then
they might be second to last. The Jews might be last.
Got to be in there. Yeah, right. Right.
Yeah, babies in the womb are way down there as well.
Way down there.
The Jews always low on Elon's list.
Yes.
But America might be last.
Which is interesting because the oath she took when she got into Congress goes this way. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. It doesn't say the Constitution of Somalia. I don't even know if Somalia has a constitution. Do they? I assume they've got some sort of national charter. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, meaning the United States. That I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter, so help me God. Okay, well, she was giving a speech to Somalis in Minnesota, and this happens to be in Somali.
Can I ask you a question as a broadcaster?
Uh-huh.
Have you gone through this clip on your show, Pat Gray Unleashed, yet?
I have, yeah.
Are you capable of speaking as fast as this stuff comes?
No, I am not. So I'm going to have to pause the video a few times.
Because Glenn and I talked about this the other day, and we were sort of playing this clip. And usually what happens is you hear about 45 seconds of talking and 2 words in English pop up. It's like completely inefficient. Apparently, Somalian is the most efficient language of all time. She speaks like 4 words and 3 paragraphs pop up on the screen, and then it's over. So
it's over.
It's going to be tough. This is a Pat Gray test right here. You know, Glenn Beck, Radio Hall of Fame. Pat Gray, I would say on the bubble right now. I mean, you know,
right,
a couple good shows and you're in.
Right.
So if you can pull this off, I think I'm leading the campaign. Pat Gray, Radio Hall of Fame.
But how many times did Glenn stop?
He just tried to summarize it. Really, it was hilarious watching. Because I'm just sitting here watching the text and realizing he's skipping all sorts of words, and it got going so fast at some point that he couldn't even get the basic concept of what she was saying. We just had to stop it. So hopefully they're prepared for stopping and starting this video to assist Pat Gray.
And I might get a jump on her because...
that's a good point. Get a head start.
She's about to say, many Somalians have personally called me to encourage me to speak to the U.S. government. Let her say that. Go ahead. Let's hear it in Somali.
Right, beautiful.
It's a lovely language. All right, pause it for a second. And help Somalia. They wanted to know what the U.S. government could do for Somalia to ensure and then it's cut off.
MOU, I think it is.
MOU?
I don't know what the MOU
never turns into a full bilateral agreement. Okay. My answer to Somalians was that the U.S. government will only do what the Somalians in the U.S. tell them to do. Okay. They will do what we want and nothing else. They must follow our orders, and that is how we will safeguard the interest of Somalia. We Somalians must have that confidence in ourselves that we call the shots for the U.S. We live in the U.S., pay taxes in the U.S., and have a voice. The U.S. is a country where one of your daughters, myself, is in Congress to represent your interest. For as long as I'm in the U.S. Congress, Somalia will never be in danger. Its waters, the Indian Ocean, will never be stolen by Ethiopia or others.
What a laughable promise that is.
I know.